Hello everyone, new setup. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Simran Jain and I make videos on studying in UK, productivity, lifestyle and much more. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about 10 such habits which I've changed in myself, and I believe those were the habits which have completely transformed my personality. For those of who don't know, like I was not the same person like this always. I was like completely different, a person who is last in his class, and like not last the there are this few people who are not the first and not the last, like the middle benchers. So I was one of those, not middle benches. I don't know what it is called. Okay, whatever the term is, you got it right. So it's not always about grades. It's about how I have transformed my personality, and I believe that these habits have had a great impact on me, have changed me, and my perspective is changed towards people, life, and like so many other things. So without much blabbering, which I do a lot, and sorry guys, I'll be carried away a lot in this video, and I struggled a lot to shoot this video, which you will come to know in one of my vlogs, which I'll link in the description box below. So if you want to see the setup behind this video, you can see that. And yeah, without much of blabbering, let's get into the video. First and foremost habit which I'm going to talk about is that I have quitted social media. So for those of who don't know, that I was on Instagram in my college life and my bachelor's. Of course, now also I'm in my college. So in my bachelor's, I quitted Instagram. So on the first go, when I decided that I want to quit social media, it was not like, okay, I want to quit social media and the other day I quitted it. No, it was not like that. It was a 6 month or 1 year of procedure, I believe, when I did lots of trial and error by temporarily disabling the account, see that am I fine or not, how am I behaving after that, and stuff like that. And when I saw a lot of positive points of quitting the social media by temporarily disabling it, I just one day I decided that I want to permanently delete it, and I deleted it. And after that day, there was never going back. I don't know if in future, because of this YouTube or something, I open social media account. I'm not quite sure about that, but for the time being, I have no such plans. And believe me, it has been a complete game changer, because you don't talk to the friends who don't mean a lot to you. You don't endlessly see reels. You don't get affected by seeing other people's posts. Sometimes there is a factor of jealousy when you see other people's, oh, they are traveling over there, they speak in certain manner, they have wore such outfit. Yeah, we are human beings, right? It just comes into your mind when you see those things. So of course we are the one who controls it, but still I believe that it affects you in some or the other manner. So I just stopped social media, and yeah, my life is completely fine. I am still a normal human being, I believe, and I talk to my friends on WhatsApp, and yeah, that's it from my end. If you want to give it a shot, just give it right away, right today, and I'm sure you won't regret it. Okay, point number 2 is quite controversial. You don't need to be this extreme, but I went very extreme. I quitted television. So by television I mean Netflix, Amazon Prime, usual TV shows of Saas Bahu drama, everything. I quitted everything. So back then, when I was in my bachelor's and when I was in my 11th and 12th grade, I was very, very fond of watching Indian television, and I used to watch it for 5 hours in a day. Can you believe, guys, wasting 5 hours in a television? I did that religiously for six years, I believe, and I did not quit it by my choice. When I came to UK, I did not had any other option other than quitting it, because I used to see the Indian serials, so which were not available in UK. You need an Amazon subscription, and I didn't had that, me being poor. So ultimately I had to quit it, and trust me, it has been a game changer. And that was a self-realizing point that I had wasted a lot of time in that, and that's why I even stopped Netflix and Amazon Prime, because these serials and TV shows are made in such a way that you keep on seeing that, and if you see one episode, you are just tempted to see another episode, and then another, and then another. And then I asked a simple question to myself, that if I won't see this serial today, will I regret it on my deathbed? Then my answer was pretty much no, because I used it to create a YouTube channel. I spend a lot of time like in thinking what video I'll post next, how I'll shoot it. I like spend the time to learn the equipments and stuff like that. And I believe that YouTube has left an impact on me and not the serials. So of course, if I had to choose one, I'll choose YouTube. So it's not about YouTube or television, it's about choosing one such productive thing which can give you a greater impact on your life rather than just watching the series endlessly. Point number 3 is that I have started journaling. So journaling was not something that I started recently. I have been doing this from past 6 years now, and I love each and every bit of it. I started journaling because I was not very fluent in English, and I used journaling as a medium to communicate with myself in English. I know it sounds very cliche, but yeah, that was the reason why I started it. I had so much to talk with myself, and I wanted to learn English so badly that I used to talk myself in English. I used to tell myself what I feel about, like what I feel on that day. Like in this journey of like learning English and journaling just to learn English, I realized that journaling is much more than communicating. It just clears your head. It is like a therapy. So even now I try and practice journaling 5 days in a week. When I'm like messed up, I feel in the middle of nowhere, I journal. And this time I do journaling just to clear my head and not to learn English. Of course, I am like working on my English, but this time I do journaling just to clear my head. And believe me, it is also a game changer. Try to communicate with yourself. Might be you will find something which you don't know. Point number 4 is that I have started making a to-do list. What a to-do list do to me is that when I write something, I just tell my brain that it needs to be done, because if I don't write it, it is more likely that I will never end up doing it. But if I write it, I'm sending a signal to myself and to this universe that this thing needs to be done, and I end up doing it. So this is such a productivity hack that I swear by, that whenever you want to do it, just do not forget to mention it in your to-do list, and you will end up doing it. Most likely like 80%. Point number 5 is that I have started being more intentional with my time. By being more intentional, what I mean is, like, sometimes if we have 5 minutes or 15 minutes, what we think is that what I can do in this 15 minutes, and we end up scrolling on social media or doing some things that just don't add up to your productivity or something like that. So my hack to deal with this time is I just write few activities which can be done in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. And sometimes for me personally, it is, if there is 10 minutes, I quickly think of a YouTube video and like write a script of a YouTube video which I've already thought about, or else just to clear my head, do some journaling, random journaling in 5 minutes. But I usually try to not waste this time on social media or just lying on mat, or else like doing nothing. So I've noticed that being more intentional with time just makes you feel good about yourself, and sometimes that feeling good is really important to give you a kick to do other things, and then you automatically start doing things from your to-do list. So that's a great start, I believe. Point number 6 is I have started making a broad vision of what I wanted to do. So I'll tell you a quick backstory about this thing. When I completed my 12th grade, I had 3 months of vacation to do whatever I wanted to do, to waste it, to go anywhere, have vacations, and come back after 3 months, join your bachelor's. And in that 3 months, in the beginning of it, I decided that no, I don't want to waste this 3 months as it is. I want to like get something out of it. I wrote few things which I wanted to conquer after this 3 months, and trust me, I did it. Okay, these things were learning how to drive a car, or like learn to swim. I didn't know how to swim. Have a solo trip, and learning few other things. In that time, when after 3 months I learned how to swim, I learned how to drive a car, I went for a solo trip. After those 3 months I realized that how important it was for me to plan, because if after 1 month I would have planned that, most probably I would not have done few of these activities, because of course it needs planning. For the classes you need to apply in the beginning before a month or 2 months or so. So how important planning was to me, and from that time I have started making a broad vision. So for the time being I have a vision of, after like I'm in UK, so what I want to do till the time I'm in UK, what I want to conclude in terms of my studies, what I want to do with my YouTube channel, where I want to travel, and like stuff like that. So I have basic plans. So if you do not make this broad vision of yourself, what you want to do with your time, there's more likely that you will just go with the flow, and you will either end up doing something or you will end up doing nothing. And in my opinion, if you make a plan, whether you will achieve it or not, but you are sending that signal to the universe that you need that thing, and universe will work for it. At least it works for me, because I don't know, I'm very good at like telling and sending a signal to universe. But it's not just that. Even if you don't achieve it, it's not a big deal, but at least you have tried for it, and at least you have worked for it. Like, it matters more that you have worked for it rather than you actually got it. So try to invest your time and have a broad vision, spending your time intentionally. Where do you want to reach in terms of your personal life and your professional life? Point number 7, believe me or not, it just sounds so stupid. This Simran, you have included a very random point in this video, but trust me, if you start practicing it, it will be a game changer. Okay, so point number 7 is taking an action on the very day you have decided to do something. If I make a to-do list and if I tick mark on one activity, it will give you so much of motivation to tick mark on other activities. So whenever you decide to do something, take action on the very day, and you will think that you are in the workflow, and you will end up achieving way more than you have thought of. Point number 8 is to be consistent. So let's suppose you have made a vision, you have made a to-do list for that vision, and you are taking that first point. After that, what it comes is to be consistent. You have ticked on the first activity, but after that, what? You need to be consistent. You need to be consistent every day in order to make something happen. And like, it's not about going to gym just one day or just 2 days. It's about going to gym for it like 4 days or 5 days or 3 days, whatever your goal is, every week. It's not about how many days do you go, but it's about how consistently you go that will make a change. If you eat healthy one day and for the 6 days you eat unhealthy, there is nothing you gonna achieve. So if you want to achieve anything, believe me, I know lots of people have already said, but I seriously want to add up to those people list and say to you guys how important it is to be consistent, because consistency is the key at the end of the day. So be consistent. And yeah, the next point is something which is gonna come and relate with. Point number 9 is, okay, so you have made a broad vision. Okay, sorry, I'm repeating it again and again, but still, you have made a broad vision, you have made a to-do list, you are journaling, you are taking your first action, you are being consistent. But after that, what? Manifestation. If you are working on it, universe knows that you are working on it, but still you need to manifest it, because to make something happen, first you make it happen in your mind, and then you make it happen in real world. So when you make it happen in your mind, you are directly or indirectly manifesting it. So manifest it however you want to. If you want to write it on some paper and manifest it, it's your wish. If you want to stick some pictures in your room, it's your wish. But if you just want to daydream about it, it's completely up to you what path you want to choose for manifestation. But definitely manifestation plays a very important role. I'll give you one very basic example of manifestation. I have manifested a lot of things in my life which has come true. I'll just give you one example which you all will relate to, because you are in university students. When I was applying for Teesside University and I saw the Vice Chancellor scholarship, while I saw it, I thought that I'll get it. In my dreams, I already got it. Okay, I just so hardly believed on myself that I will get it no matter what, and I got it. I ended up getting it. I don't know whether it's my manifestation or hard work or what it is, but I try to get stuff from all the possible ways, whether it be manifestation or hard work or being consistent or taking steps, whatever it is. I try each and every other way. And this is the message I want to give you guys, that if you want something in your life, whether be it a good physique, be good in something, just don't try one way, try all the ways. Okay, like, be hardworking, be that person who is hardworking, be that person who is doing manifesting, like, because spiritualism is something that works and I believe in that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. And last point, no video of mine is incomplete without this point, so it has to be there. Point number 10, and of course guys, you need to guess it. It's Simran Jain's video, and if I don't talk about self-care, it's not possible. Okay, point number 10 is practicing self-care, and it's extremely important. I have talked a lot about this on my channel, that at the end of the day, you need to practice self-care, because if you are not feeling good inside out, you are not gonna do it. So take good care of yourself, not just physically but mentally, and by practicing meditation or skincare or going to gym, eating healthy, taking enough sleep, drinking more water and whatnot. But take care of yourself, because a person is not only productive when he wants to be, but a person is productive when he is healthy and in a very healthy mindset. So taking care of yourself is the first step to follow all these 9 steps. And yeah, with this I'll sum up this video, and let me know in the comment section below what you feel about this video. And also guys, I don't say it to you guys, but it doesn't mean that you won't support me by liking this video and sharing this video and leaving all the good things in the comment section below. Okay then, till that time, take care, bye bye, see ya.